following breaking news on the shooting at Richneck Elementary in Newport News. Moments ago, we learned Richneck Assistant Principal Dr. Ebony Parker has resigned. And right now, the school board is meeting to decide whether to fire the superintendent.
And this on the same day that we learned first grade teacher Abby Zwerner plans to sue after being shot by a student. Earlier today, her attorney spoke for the first time about the tragedy on January 6th.
She claims school administrators repeatedly ignored warning signs in the few hours before the gun was fired.
3 times, school administration was warned by concerned teachers and employees that the boy had a gun on him at the school.
Our team is learning more about the shocking development. Sarah Hammond is at tonight's meeting.
And right now, Allison Basil joins us in the studio with more on the allegations. Allison, what can you tell us?
Well, Nicole, Janet, attorney Diane Toscano says Richneck school administrators had the power to prevent the 6-year-old boy from shooting his teacher, Abby Zwerner. She says 3 Richneck teachers and an employee raised red flags about the boy possibly having a gun in the hours leading up to the tragedy. But Toscano says those administrators, quote, could not be bothered.
They failed to act and Abby was shot.
Powerful words coming from the attorney representing Abby Zwerner. Diane Toscano says Richneck Elementary School administrators had numerous warnings about the 6-year-old boy before police say he shot his teacher, Abby Zwerner. She says the first came from Zwerner around 11:15 that morning.
Abby went to a school administrator to tell them that the 6-year-old had threatened to beat up another child that same day.
About an hour later, Toscano says a teacher told school officials she believed the boy put a gun in his pocket before going outside for recess.
The administrator downplayed the report from the teacher, saying, and I quote, "Well, he has little pockets."
Toscano says a different teacher told administrators a student came to her crying and said the 6-year-old boy showed him a gun and threatened to shoot him if he told anyone. Toscano says a 4th employee asked if he could search the boy almost an hour before the shooting.
He was told to wait the situation out because the school day was almost over.
Now Toscano says she plans to sue Newport News Public Schools on Zwerner's behalf. She says Zwerner is recovering but will have lasting psychological scars.
And everyone should pay close attention to their response, because will they send a message that teachers are expendable? Their response will hover over this community and this school district for decades.
Richneck parent Mark Garcia Sr. went to the press conference today. Afterwards, he told me he's alarmed by all the warnings Toscano says administrators ignored, and he doesn't know if he wants to send his son back to Richneck. Allison Basil, 13 News Now.
Allison, thank you. Newport News Public Schools did not have a comment about the lawsuit at this time.